All right, switching gears a little bit now, we have Andre Porter with the Hamilton County Health Department joining us, and we're going to be talking about the importance of, HIV and AIDS awareness. So good morning, Andre. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me here.
All right, so first thing, we're talking about the awareness of HIV and AIDS. Why do we need to have this conversation?
Because HIV is very much in our community. We have a lot of resources. We have free testing, and a lot of people, if you haven't been tested, you would not be aware that you will have HIV. So we're trying to encourage testing from the ages of 13 to 64. If you had any kind of unprotected sex, we would advise you to get tested at least once in your lifetime. And if you have more risky activities, get tested more often.
So speaking of that, who are we kind of talking about? You mentioned 13 to 64. Is there any other specific, maybe more narrow target audiences that need to be extra cautious?
Well, yes. Men that have sex with men is our more risky group that gets infected more often. The ages 25 to 34. And here in Hamilton County, African American men between that age group is really at risk. Now let me say this though, because we want to stop there with men that have sex with men. That is a high risk group, but we still have about a quarter of the cases are heterosexual activity. So no one is excluded.
It's really across the board.
Right. No one is exempt. Anybody that has unprotected sex, shares needles, you are at risk.
Okay. Is there any way to prevent HIV infection?
Well, of course, abstinence. We're going to say that's the main thing, abstinence. If you're not practicing abstinence, then you have to look at what's the best risk reduction for you. Was using some type of condoms. Some we got PrEP. So there are options out there.
Using
that
protection.
Reduces it. Using protection. Those type of things, but so you have to find what best fits you. But we would, of course, abstinence is the main one. And
so how does the health department come into this?
And lowering your amount of partners, because the more partners you have, the more risk you're going to have.
And the health department does offer testing if maybe we've never been tested or it's been a while and we're curious. So we do offer testing at the health department, correct? We have
free testing, confidential testing. And it doesn't cost you anything, and you can come up there and do it without even having you can just walk in and
Perfect.
You can take
no
care of
appointment necessary. Andre, thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for educating us. If you want to take advantage of the free testing at the Hamilton County Health Department, like Andre said, you can just walk on in, or if you want to call and make a confidential appointment, you can do so. The information is there on your screen.